Oh, and he just took that kick to the gut.
Well, we've seen a very different side of Drew McIntyre since he arrived here on SmackDown. It was all sunshine and rainbows, but now his worst demons have come back to the fore. And it's Big Jim who is currently paying the price of those demons, as we saw earlier tonight. Damian Priest also faced those demons.
Got him up top. Oh, he's looking our way. Instead, Uso slams McIntyre's head into our announce table. Oh, and a super kick. As Jimmy Uso looking to rally with a surge on the outside as both men are over the announce desk. He's thinking he's got a chance. Uso up top. But instead of the Uso splash, here's Drew. Claymore! A giant Claymore delivered.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
And that's gotta feel good after just 6 days ago when he was eliminated in the Elimination Chamber by Damian Priest, who rolled him up for the pinfall, to come back and get such a decisive win like that.
Those good feelings have immediately ebbed away from the face of McIntyre and swirling back into the pit of misery.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Oh! Damian Priest from behind. When the night started, it was Drew McIntyre who entered the Wells Fargo Center and attacked Priest. And now Priest gets back.
My God, you attack the Street King, Damian Priest. Expect major consequences. Well, McIntyre, you asked for this. Of course, Damian Priest, the man who is prime.
Scumbag! I'm gonna kill you every week. Outside! 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 Oh, you wanna get up?
No, he's gonna break free. He says, every week I'm coming after you. Delivers the big kick. A week ago, it was McIntyre who hit Priest with the Claymore, and that allowed Logan Paul to come off the top rope and eventually eliminate Priest from the chamber.
Yeah, these two have major issues going back practically 12 months. It was Priest who cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase on McIntyre. This one is going to run on run. We've got major issues between these two.